Alright, well, welcome to another video. Just to get started, this will be a guide of tips and tricks that I wish I would have known aiming for level 360. Now, the reason why I say 360 is because basically you beat the tutorial once you have 20 in just about every stat, because after level 20 it will be a lot harder for you to grind going all the way to max level. And in this game, unlike RuneScape, the max level is 500. So if you are somebody who really enjoy grindy games, you could go ahead and get the grinding. The crazy thing is there's an achievement cape for each milestone. So there's one for level 50, there's one for level 100, there's one for level 200, and then there's one for level 500. So if you're looking to max all your stats for your character, look, this is for sure gonna take years for any and everybody. First, going into your game layout. The game will give you a designated layout. However, this is something that you could change. Your layouts can be changed by taking and clicking and dragging them from one side to another wherever you want. So whatever looks comfortable and feels comfortable for you, go for it. You could also change how far out you could drag out these menus. So if you're looking to have a large map on one side of the screen with your backpack, you can while you play with something or nothing on this side. And if you want to chat with others, you could go look at the bottom screen as well. As of right now, because it's in early access, you can't use many of your keybinds. Now, I can make a video for layout. However, playing roughly 100 hours into this game, the layout you see now feels the most comfortable as you click through each and every tab that you deem is important. Next, getting into the settings. When you first load into the game, what you'll want to do is change your privacy settings. The reason why you want to do this is because that cool looking name that you got won't be seen by anybody like this level 82 because all of your privacy settings are off. Now, to be able to speak and or have people see your name, just go through the settings after putting in your date of birth and just see which items that you want to check as allow. But this is an MMO. Check everything to allow and just enjoy the game with others. So I can mess with you guys about why I'm grinding to level 32 carpenter. Another thing that you want to do while you're in your settings is manage your premium pass. Now, the reason why you would really want to buy this initially is if you want to lock in your unique name, because the only other way is to get to episode 4, and either way you will have to purchase a premium pass, which is about $6 a month to get a unique name. And a unique name is something that doesn't have a number at the end of it like some of the people that's walking around. Now, if that name is taken, you can still get that name, but even if you purchase the monthly subscription and the name is taken, it will still have a suffix of a number at the end of it. The biggest thing you'll want to do in the entire game is just explore the map. And the reason why you want to explore the map is because this game has many quests that you'll have to go to different locations, as well as skills that will involve you going to different locations. And if you explore the map and right click and click discover on each of these creatures, it will show that location for whatever you need, be it a quest or a bounty that you'll need for cooking or for later skills in the game. You'll want to look at the map and look. This is a huge game now. This map expands almost as big as the early stage, the early free-to-play world of RuneScape when it first came out. If you were a free-to-play player, this is about how big the map is, give or take some real estate here now. Now, work with me. However, what I'm saying is, what you'll want to do is check the map, because it will have levels for what you need for each of your skills, and they are color coded. After that, you'll want to make your way to the Enchantress shop, and from the town square you'll just want to go east, then go south, and then you'll make your way to this shop. Now, what this shop holds is an experience gain. So once you are past level 20 in a skill, this will be very, very important other than your alchemy skill, because each of these items you will have to use your coin to purchase to be able to get an experience boost, which is permanent for the remainder of the game. Now you can use these with items that you can AFK while offline, and what I recommend first and foremost is whenever you unlock handcuffs, use this for that, because it has some of the best AFK experience gains you could get in the game right now. Now the next thing that you'll want to do is get one of your skills that you like, if not all of them, to level 20. And the reason why you want to get your skills to level 20 is because once you reach level 20, you will unlock a passive that allow you to gain experience even while offline. Even though you unlock this passive, you will need to spend a knowledge point first, as well as go to the location that the passive is noting for you to go to and start that activity for you to be able to unlock it. So let me show you a good example. Most players in the game, just like I did in RuneScape, will probably get guard up to 20 before anything. And when you're a guard, what you'll want to do from the town square is go 2 tiles south and then 2 tiles east. And once you make it there, it'll take you to the monsters that you can AFK, which is shown at level 20. All you have to do is click the monster, click attack, choose your weapon, and at the bottom it will passively give you experience while you're not playing the game at all. You could leave, you could go to work, you could go touch grass, and whenever you're done, you'll get experience. Now, starting off, that experience isn't good, but it does add up over time. Get into level 500 in each of your skills. I do also want to note that action in this game is turn-based, and you will have to choose your weapon before each turn. And if you do choose to start with the melee weapon, you do have only a certain amount of ammo that you can use up, and by the time it's done, you will be empty-handed. There are certain AFK methods to where you'll have to use one material while AFK to be able to process another material while AFK. For this example, to be able to do carpentry AFK, you can either lop the tree branches to start, or you could purchase what you need from the shop, which is located down here. However, that will cost roughly 1 silver each. And you'll need a full basket to be able to account for a full hour. So what I recommend is for carpentry, start out AFKing your wood cutting skill first, get some of that built up, and then go into carpentry. And the reason why you want to go into carpentry is because there is a mission which is labeled the Spider's Nest that will be able to unlock what is called mobile banking. As you could tell within this game, there are certain areas where you could bank certain materials. And just so you know, all that timber that you sold in chapter 2 just to get the 32 carpentry, if you reach episode 3, there is a timber bank to where you could deposit all of your materials that you've been hoarding up, so that you could be able to create the items for your class that best suits you within episode 3. Another important tip within the game is that as you complete actions, you will gain what is called knowledge. This is only unlocked once you reach level 20 in your first skill. And when you do this, once this bar reaches 100%, you will be able to get knowledge points that does 3 things. 1, it will unlock your passive training, which is training while offline. And then the next thing is it will convert experience points for you. And whenever you reach 100% in your knowledge, it's best to immediately either pick your skill or convert that knowledge into experience points. And while you play this game, you will see that you will always want to convert your knowledge into experience points, because that will give you the most bang for your buck, especially for skills you do not like playing. And in this case for me, I got all the way up to 29 in this skill without actually even leveling it past 20. And that's just playing the game the way I wanted to play. Whenever you do reach 32 carpenter, and then get to a certain point into the quest called Spider's Nest, you will be able to unlock mobile banking, which will help you exponentially for all gathering classes, because that unlocks banking that are located at these strange stones at each episode within the entire game. So while going through the game, what I recommend is that you go through the main campaign first. What this will do will unlock all the professions for you to play through all of them freely, and while doing this you'll need roughly 60 levels each episode, as well as a few additional levels from previous episodes to be able to move on. So this gives you plenty of chance to just be able to play any and everything the way you want. And you could do this by getting each skill close to level 20, and it will move you on to the next chapter. I've said it a lot, but I do recommend getting your carpenter skill up to 20 first and foremost, so that you can either passively or actively grind that level up to 32. And I say this because buying the logs gets very expensive, and eventually it's going to require you to do other skills in the game, even if you're just trying to level carpenter by itself. And once you get into episode 4, you will be able to freely change your name once per day. So if there was a name that you chose that you don't like and you don't just want to delete your character, go ahead and get to episode 4 so you could change your name. And if you found this video helpful, leave a like, and I'll give you the best methods to be able to farm up knowledge, both AFK as well as actively within the game. And if you have any additional beginner's tips that I did not give, leave it in the comments below. Thank you, and see you next time.